When I was living at Huber Heights, and I was listening to Joyce Meyer's Joel Osteen frequently, extremely frequently, Joyce Meyers had mentioned, and I'm not quoting right now because I'm kind of tired and everything, about how she had to wear the same pairs of underwear for like 10 years, if you would. And I remember at some points when I was over here by my dresser, and I heard in my head that I pretty much become like that, what I've been listening to. And it kind of irked me because I know how I think and feel psychologically about things like this. I wanted to share it because I was freaking pissed because I've been wanting to go shopping, and for me and my reasonings, it's a little bit more time consuming at times than I care it to be. And yes, the prices of everything of my interest, which is a huge difference from whatever you can get your hands on, is expensive. I'm making it a point when I am done here and I clean out all my clothing has to be gone through. The reason is there's a lot of stuff that needs to be thrown away. Some of it I'm just simply sick of wearing the exact same things. And others, maybe I have not worn them for whatever reason, smaller percentage. But this is Joyce Meyer's fucking teachings. I had these panties for fucking more than 10 years now. Some of them. And this is what happens when you gotta go to your local laundry mat instead of having a beautiful home with a beautiful washer and dryer right in your home with you. You see that? That's my underwear that I had Joyce Meyer's now for over 10 years, some of them. Okay? And I said that when I make a video, I want to frickin' show this shit because it's fucking pathetic that I would have this shit on my body. Do you understand? That I cannot afford, if I'm doing the things that I'm doing, to actually have decent fucking clothing even. Okay? Am I a fucking psychopath? Most people would just go out and buy. Okay? If I do not do what I'm doing, I would be as old as Willie Nelson before I finally get to sit down and record one of my songs. That's fucking pathetic. I wanted to live in this lifetime and do things of my interest while the rest of the world is telling me how selfish that is and that that's my fucking problem. No, my problem is I need my own money. How the fuck do I do that legally? What you end up fucking talking the average fucking person to is the fucking dumpster, man. Clean up the fucking homeless mess and shut the fuck up because I'm sick of all this shit. You make up laws, then we have to submit to it. Is that it? Oh, yes, sir. Anything you fucking say, Donald Trump, fuck you, asshole. I can't fucking even believe half the fucking shit. Once you have too much time to think about, they're talking to me. Don't blame me. They're freaking talking to me all the fucking time, telling me how fucking corrupted and stupid it is to fucking goddamn coexist in a human race with fucking goddamn other people fucking telling everybody else how they can and can't live. Putting price tags on everything. Okay, all those people up on fucking strike, you know, their fucking jobs are fucking building cars. I got a Chevy car right down here, and you know what they do? You know what they do? They fucking take their laser lights, and they fucking take the clear coat right off your fucking paint. They do it with everything. They do it with the TVs. They do it with the cameras. They do it with everything, okay? This is Joel Osteen and Joyce Meyer's teachings. You don't see it. You don't know the details. I go to a goddamn food pantry. Eating is important. I'm on my own now. Are you son of a bitches fucking happy? Not one person with compatibility in my fucking life. None. Okay, this is better than pulling a cross-dresser's wig off their head. Okay, Jerry Springer shows people. This is a tranny hooker who is now recording their only songs that they wrote in this lifetime because they always understood if something's trying to get you to write a lot of songs, something's probably corrupted. If nothing else is working out in favor of life for you. You think something's connected to our brains and making a profit off of the human race? You think on another planet? Or do you think maybe in another country? Because that's what they want you to believe. So in other words, whenever somebody puts out a patent, whenever somebody does what could be copyrighted, it doesn't matter what it is, any kind of writing. Because I've been hearing about it my whole life, and you get sick of Joyce Myers fucking saying there's no they when there is a they. That's the best way that people communicate it, because it's unexplainable. Because yes, it's people. Yes, it's government fucking type military operations, secret service, undercover detectives. But most people understand that there's more going on. The Bible lets us know there's more going on. I've been told that my whole life, that there's more. This is not all there is. That's what they want you to believe. So you can laugh at me. I have other panties too, It's a woo, baby blue. Okay. I got these. They're see-through though. Okay, I still have these. Okay, they're like brand new yet. Okay, I don't wear them in the studio. Okay, do you know that? When I'm in the studio, I pretty much dress like a slob. And it's not well. The bottom line is it's not really. It's more of like a slave position, the human flesh to do. People act like it's so fucking goddamn, oh yeah, me and the band or me and the people, we're getting together, we're making an album and it's so fucking great and things are going good in the studio. Tracilyn wakes up, Tracilyn knows different. Tracilyn knows you gotta get the psyches all pumped up. You gotta stay in that psych. Okay, you gotta build yourself into the psych. Whatever it's gonna take for you to get there. And then get ready for the endurance. Okay, and then get ready for the electricity to come through your body. Get ready for them to start fucking around on your computer while you're doing shit. Okay, nobody talks about this, you fucking assholes. So, I tried to stay away from doing shit on a computer my whole fucking life. My whole life I did. But it just ended up leading there, and I don't want to get into the details of being on a computer. And you know what ends up happening? Then I find out all this shit fucking my fellow humans in fucking America left out. You left it out of the conversation, you fucking peckerheads. Now, if I want to record my music, then I get tortured while I'm fucking doing it. I still have one of these or two. I share with you that for this reason. Because I actually can't conversate in this camera the way that I wanted to about that. I just remembered the 10 years and the wearing the same underwear, etc., etc. And here I am, and something in my head wanted to make sure it pointed it out to me one day when I was over here, because it flashed in my head. It was trying to let me know, with what you listen to, you gotta pretty much be careful, because it starts to become real in your life. Now, I myself, if I wanted to, I could go on a shopping spree and I could get myself new panties. Okay. I could for a long time. I held on to these until I was done recording, because here's the thing. When I am done, I want to go through all of my clothing, because it is serious time to get rid of a lot of stuff. Things that are ripped up, things that I've had for a long time, things that I don't like, never did like, but I got my hands on it to use it. I'm not convinced humans were meant to live the way that I ended up living. I'm convinced humans were meant to be loved. Literally, my brain left me know, told me, love is an action word. It's not words said. More people say they love. Show it. Let's see it. Okay, put it in fucking action. Fucking goddamn years of my life praying, fucking getting together with other fucking people who call themselves fucking Christians. So we're sensing the calling of God. We're sensing the will of God. Let's fucking really go do something into the world. And you fucking end up fucking homeless. That's what you end up doing. Doesn't lead to anything though. You teach somebody into their brain. Hold on a minute. You teach them into their fucking brain. They'll tell you, adios, goodbye, I have things to do now. You see, because wherever your brain is, as long as you have access to it, you know what you can do. And when you get started on doing something, because it takes so damn long to do it, The truth of the matter is, you don't have time to do anything else, and if there's any people around, I have it on video. All they do is come up and ask nosy questions. What are you doing over here? What are you doing over here? Are you doing music? You making a video? Ha 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 ha. It's a nice day. Guess what? I already realized that. That's why I'm out here. It's a nice day. Now, why did you have to tell me that? Joyce Myers would be defending these people. Do you know that? The truth of the matter is, I have learned a lot just in going to set locations and making a music video, and the interruptions of anybody speaking to you. Doesn't matter how friendly they are. The reality of it is, I wanted to connect with humans that are beneficial for life, not humans that just talk about wasted conversation that is not valuable or important to me. It's not important to you. It's not important to nobody. We've been brainwashed to talk stupid, wasted conversation. If you get more into the details of life and you're talking more details for that, then we would be serving something together that says there's reason for us to be in life, yes or no? Corporations do it all the time, businesses. And you ain't gonna have a job here if you're not gonna be working. If you're not gonna do it this way, this is a company policy, etc., and we gotta submit to it. Yes, sir. If you say so, sir. I won't say a word while I'm working for you, sir. I'll take break when you tell me to take a break, okay, sir? Okay? When do I get that lunch? Oh, it's unpaid, sir. That's okay. I brought my lunch. I'll be out here in my car, sir. Okay? Is that all right? Okay, now let's go look at the fucking company's fucking policy holders and the fucking people that draw this paperwork up, and then let's look at ourselves in the mirror and fucking start rolling around laughing on the fucking floor because they are nothing like us. And people who abuse masses of fucking people like that should be what? Executed. Period. It's freaking scary as shit, isn't it? But that's America. Hooray. We're a great country, aren't we? We figured this shit out. That's why we're all shopping at the same damn store with the same fucking carts. Okay, who else complains? Am I the only one who complains? Have you ever walked up to a manager and explained to them your frustration of every time you grab a cart? Okay, the wheels are all messed up on it. That's your body. That's your back. That's your time. That's your knees. You're pushing that shit across the fucking floor. Tell Walmart, if it wants to prostitute God's creation in the fucking goddamn world, to come up to snuff, come into code and get quality fucking carts at least for people to push through their stores. I don't know if you really grab hold of what I'm talking about. Walmart, is it Huber Heights or is it York Commons? One of you is fucking absolutely pathetic with taking care of the carts. Well, it's the people, is it? They're cheap fucking plastic-made carts that should have never been put there anyway. You should be kinder to the people that make your positions in this pathetic world possible. Do you know what I mean? That's not a complaint, that's fucking reality. I wanted to do a tutorial on that alone because the whole time I was in the studio, every time I go to Walmart, I want to enjoy myself. Joyce Meyer says stop blaming on everyone else. I go to Walmart, I want to have fun. I'll go get my same groceries every fucking time I go. I can go once a month because I'm poor, folk. We gotta go down to the food pantry another day, okay? Now here's the thing, check this out. And then you grab one of their carts. No, grab the next one. No, that ain't gonna work. Grab the next one. How many carts will it take till we find one we can push through the fucking store? Did anybody put that in a song? Because it's fucking frustrating, man. Why don't you fucking goddamn whip up to fucking goddamn where Sam was? Hey, this is Sam. Hi, I'm Sam. I'm Sam with Walmart. Okay? We got the greatest stores in all the fucking world. Well, Sam's gone now. Well, that's right. That's why Walmart sucks now today. We can't help it. Sam's out of here. So the standard went with him, okay? Evidently. I get sick of fucking pushing those piece of shit fucking carts around just like I do this fucking cheap ass fucking sweeper. Okay, you see that? I should show you around. I'm not here to go around and tell Disney how wonderful they fucking are. Cause I don't think they're wonderful. I can't even fucking afford to go there.
And if I went there, I couldn't afford to stay in a hotel without letting somebody suck my dick. And if I could afford to go in your fucking park, I couldn't afford to eat when I was there. I think you're fucking assholes. I think it's lopsided that I can't fucking afford to do anything.
Well, go get a job. Go get a job. Is that it? I had a job. The cops tell me I can't do it. But the cops will let all these other people operate their fucking businesses, won't they? Well, that's different. Oh, you're showing me the way. I can make up laws, and then I can hire a bunch of fucking sloppy fucking fat-pigged beer-drinking fucking goddamn cops to fucking enforce those laws for us, and then we can collect money from people who don't have it. That is what makes sense, doesn't it? Now, if I go do that, don't arrest me. Please don't. Let's do this peacefully. You do it, I'll do it. You're showing me the way. I make shit up, and then I hire people to fucking go around and incarcerate everybody. God shows me that circumstances for a lot of people could end up a lot worse. You could have ended up working for the United States government somehow, some way. You could have been in the military, okay? You could have been fucking goddamn in DC. You could have been pretending to be somebody important in the White House. You could have fucking goddamn been a lot of people. You know what God told me a long time ago? People that serve God are a lot different in the fact that they don't have time to go to the White House. They have things to do. Meanwhile, the White House looks across the street and sees the neighborhood I'm from. And it's understood very clearly. See, that stares in their face all day long. We gotta go get ourselves some new panties. And I want to have an expensive pair of my buns someday soon. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I've been saying that for pretty much the last 20-some years, yeah. Since 2007. I smiled and I said, someday I'm going to have a $1,000 pair of satin panties on my ass. And if I said it, then I'm holding God accountable that that's real. So somebody somewhere better be grabbing some of the finest linen and making some girly panties. Okay? Make them of a really good quality material, okay? Make sure they fit nice, okay? And I'm proud to be American. I would find it next to psychopathic reasoning for people to be evaluated that wanted to fly to America to see it or to live in it. Why don't you at least consider interviewing and talking to all the homeless people before you do that? How the hell did you end up here? I thought America was great. I thought this was a great place to live. You know what ended up happening to America? It all started with one low-income housing development, and before you knew it, the entire country turned out to be pretty much the same. Low standard. Low standard entered into our country a long time ago. That's when these guys walk around in their khaki pants and their button-down shirts and they'll tell you, what does it matter? What does it matter where you live? What does it matter what you do? What does it matter? What does it matter? What does it matter? What does it matter where you play? You just want to play music. Who cares? Who needs money? Meanwhile, he's a wino going to drink his scotch or something because God is laughing inside my brain. That's how lost the United States government officials are. Everything matters to God. And it should to a human being. And it matters to me. I'm getting sick of seeing people holding up cardboard signs. I'm getting sick of seeing homeless people everywhere I go. And by the way, it's not good. It's not the very best. Anything at that time could psychopathically occur because people are in that desperate of a circumstance and need. This is why all the chaos is going on, evidently globally. Evidently something is moving into the human race. Moving through it, passing through it, 3:36 a.m. I only wanted to make like a 45-minute video. They talked through me. I turned off the camera. They told me to show the panties. Show them. Show the panties. I was really looking forward to it too, for a long time, because I was pissed. I was pissed because I know myself, and I know wherever I apply my servanthood, I'm going to get results that, in my opinion, would naturally be above standard. Above standard. The typical. Wherever I apply my servanthood, I'm going to get results that are satisfying and rewarding to my mind. Because I'm driven to do that. I don't want to waste my time using my fucking fingers to work for a fucking company that doesn't give a fucking rat's ass about what you can afford to do or not do. I can't. Most people would tell you, psychologically, just not realistic, okay? The Bible lets us know I better not do it. I better honor God with my life. And I would say that's a big part of it, but you don't hear pastors talking like that, do you? Nope. I'm not a pastor. I'm somebody who read the book and is surprised that all of this has existed as long as it did. This place is like sewage out here. I'm surprised the United States government didn't close down the state of Ohio simply because it is filthy. They think, the working girls, they're the filthy ones. In some way, they're right. But let me tell you something. Everywhere I step, there's shit, oil, spit, cigarette butts, okay, everywhere you go.